The third type of join I want to show you is a cross join. And this is an interesting join because it forces us to dig into how joins work. Let me make some room and scroll the code. A cross join is simply a Cartesian product or a multiplication between two data sources. For example, if there's a data source that only has 2 rows in it, we'll call it A and B, and another data source with 3 rows, we'll call those rows 1, 2, and 3. The Cartesian product would multiply each row in table A against table B. So you'd end up with a result set of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. There's no restriction at all in a cross join. You simply get every row in the first table matched up with every row in the second table. You can think of a cross join as the first step, an inner join or outer join, because logically, even the inner join and outer join match up every row from the first table with every row from the second table, and then they apply restrictions to show you only those that are a match. Physically, SQL Server isn't going to do that because that would be inefficient, but logically that's how you can think of them. So a cross join is the first step of an inner join without the restriction. And even if you look at the syntax, you'll see that it's from the first table, cross join the second table with no on clause there at all. Now in the CHA database, the guide table is a small table. There's only 3 guides. Switch to the database. And I'll go ahead and show that to you. Let me comment out and just select all of the guides. See there's only 3 guides in there. And Control Z to undo my comment. So if we do a cross join, we're going to end up with, here's guide 1 multiplied times each customer, guide 2, and then guide 3. So the logical question is, why would you ever do a cross join? Well, the most common reason for doing a cross join is you made a mistake someplace in a graphical tool and forgot to connect together the primary key and the foreign key. So the query is running forever as it multiplies all these rows out. But reasons why you might want to do a cross join would be to come up with a lot of data to populate some tables for testing purposes, or to create some pigeonhole type rows where later on other data will come in and finish filling out those rows. I've done this in a manufacturing situation where we knew at the beginning of the job we would be doing X number of tests, and we wanted to be able to show all those tests in the GUI and then have them filled out. So a cross join was perfect for pre-populating that data.